Z3 KO Trinity here. We are back live with another Stephen King book preview. Today I'm going to be previewing Stephen King's newest book, Elevation. Just came out. I saw it at the store. My nipples went boop, and I bought it. So yes. Can't believe it. It's a really short book. So I was kind of surprised because the past few books of his has been kind of thick. But when I saw it on the shelf, I was like, ooh. And I had to buy it. I'm like Annie Wilkes when it comes to Stephen King. Had to buy it. How many pages? 146. 146 pages only. But we're going to... am I going to read it to you? No. Yeah, let me just sit here and read the entire book to you guys. Hey, I was sorry to hear about the Halloween video. Yeah, I was really looking forward to showing you guys that one because both me and my brother did it. And we did such a good job on it. Plus, I had where I recorded that guy being Michael Myers at the theater. That was really badass, but yeah, I lost all of that footage. No, what a Stephen King previews is I'm just going to preview the book and see whether or not you guys think it'd be worth picking up. So right now we're going to pretend you don't know Stephen King and you just went to a store and you see this sitting in the bookshelf. In a bookshelf at a store. And you saw the cover. What do you think about the cover? Do you think that it looks attractive? Do you think it would make you stop and go, I wonder what this is about? A lot of Stephen King's covers are really, like, draws you in. But this one kind of doesn't. Like, it's just, the bottom has, like, the trees and stuff. Has, like, the light fading in. Night sky. Really beautiful stars all around. And it's got this whole planetary kind of thing going on there. Whether the sun exploded or something. Same with the very back. That's what the side of the book is. So, as far as the picture goes, no, I don't think it really draws me in. But I do think that it is a really nice looking book for Stephen King's books. But if it was somebody that didn't know who Stephen King was and happened to see this in a store, I don't think they would be immediately drawn to it. Unless they just like, ooh, pretty stars. But we're going to open it up, and when we open it up, this is what it looks like on the inside. Nice little sky cover as well. And it says here, Castle Rock is a small town where word gets around quickly. That's why Scott Carey wants to confide, Jim Carrey's brother, wants to confide only in his friend Dr. Bob Ellis about his strange condition. He's losing weight. Well, I wish I was. Without getting thinner. And the scales register the same whether he is in his clothes or out of them, no matter how heavy they are. So let me get this straight. So he looks like a chunky monkey like me, and he steps up on a scale and it says you weigh like 110 pounds. And then like the next day he has this giant coat on, and he's like carrying a huge boulder like Atlas, and he steps on it and it says 110 pounds. So, maybe it's just a scale. Maybe it's not an ability. Scott also has new neighbors who have opened a fine dining experience in town, although it's an experience being shunned by the locals. Derp McComb and her wife, Missy Donaldson, don't exactly conform to a lifestyle the community approves of. So they're lesbians. And now Scott seems trapped in a feud with the couple over their dogs dropping their business on his lawn. Missy may be warm and friendly, but Dare is cold as ice. I know I'm mispronouncing it. Don't kill me yet. Deirdre, or something like that. Dr. Dre is ice cold as ice. As the town prepares for its annual Thanksgiving 12K run, Scott begins to understand the prejudice the women face and tries to help. Unlikely alliances form, and the mystery of Scott's affliction brings out the best in people who have indulged the worst in themselves and others. So this doesn't really sound like a horror novel. It actually sounds more of like a suspense kind of troubled novel, if you will. So I don't think Stephen King's going for the whole scare factor here. But he's going to try to take us into a much more deeper, meaningful book. But if that wasn't enough to tickle your pickle, how about a couple pictures of dogs? Will that do it for you? So if you didn't know who Stephen King was and you picked up this book and saw those little bastards there, will that help you buy the book? Stephen King, Elevation. Thinking of Richard Matheson. Elevation. Chapter 1, Losing Weight. I'll just read the first paragraph so that way we can get an idea of how the book begins. So remember, if you don't know Stephen King, you pick this book up. Let's see if the first paragraph really grabs us by the balls and just, makes us want to read it. Scott Carey knocked on the door of Dr. Ellis' condo unit. And Bob Ellis, everyone in Highland Acres still call him Dr. Bob, although he was 5 years retired. Let him in. Well, Scott, here you are, 10 on the dot. Now what can I do for you? Scott was a big man, kind of like Z3KO Trinity. 6'4", not that big, and his stocking feet with a bit of a belly growing in front. Bit my ass. I'm not sure. Probably nothing, but I have a problem. I hope not a big one, but it might be. One you don't want to talk to your regular doctor about? ? Ellis was 74, with thinning silver hair and a small limp that didn't slow him down much on the tennis court. Now, with that being the beginning of the story, is that enough to really drag you guys in? Was that enough to make you want to say, I'm buying this book today? Me, no. It's starting off a little slow, but I'm sure if I continue reading, it'll actually get to the part where we really want to get sucked into the story. Now, just for shits and giggles, I'm going to read the last word of the book and see if that is enough to help you. Well, I see the name of the book right there, but Turned Towards the Stars. The end. So, it does have something to do with the stars, so at least there's something with the cover. But, yeah. All in all, does this book really grab our attention? I don't think so, but I'm pretty sure that this is going to be a good book. It's the master Stephen King, and when I read it, I will give you guys a full review on it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Sorry I didn't get to too many of your comments. Let's see, how much was the book? I paid $11 for it. Hey, I was sorry to hear about that. Alright, I read that one. You were there when I bought it, Elman. Well, I'm looking forward to the fake review of this book. Yes, it will be coming. Thinner 2, basically, is what it sounds like to me. Thinner Part 2. He was going to do this with me and Hunter, but he's no good for us. Little biscuits. Stephen King's getting soft. You weirdo, Elman. Well. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm Z3KO Trinity. I'm pretty sure this is a good book. And yes, I will be doing a fake review on this book, so be sure to look out for it. And I guess... see y'all in the next video. I'm going to do a filter. A better filter than that. There we go.